keeping you connected with all your favorite people. The month of April has literally flown by without anyone noticing. And with May 1st just days away, we are now entering into the last few weeks of school as we know it. Because of that, there will only be 2 more Cleveland Kids Sync episodes after today's. And in these next episodes, I will be highlighting some of the celebrations that we would normally be doing at the end of the school year. Speaking of highlights, let's get to some from this weekend, shall we? Brooklyn went riding her hoverboard and was playing Animal Crossing. Wyatt took a road trip to Chick-fil-A. What? Damien's highlight was sleeping in a fort that he made. Dixon, his highlight was sitting in the hammock. And Maddie and Kaylee, they celebrated their grandma's 96th birthday. And because we don't have any birthdays for Kids Inc. to celebrate this week, let's go check out what Maddie did. A couple of questions come to me this week from the Brooks brothers. Damien asks me, who is the best quarterback in the NFL? And I'm not sure if that means currently or all time. You know, there are many different opinions and arguments over that. Some say Tom Brady because of what he's done, some championships he's won. Some say Peyton Manning because of his stats. I personally like Brett Favre. He's a gunslinger. I think the answer you're probably looking for is that one guy. What's his name again? And following Damien, a question comes from Dixon, his brother. Dixon asks, who won the Super Bowl? You know, hearing those 2 questions back to back makes me, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. That's what's going on. You guys are seeking to control the answers by asking certain questions. You've been doing that since week 1, and you know what? It's kind of working. Let's move on. Let's see what some of your friends did this week in Show Me Something. Last week, I made sort of a big deal about the fact that none of you guys are sending in trick shot videos, which I noted. I was surprised and also disappointed. So what I did was I extended the challenge to teachers this week, and one Cleveland elementary faithful did not disappoint. Check it out. So as I said at the beginning of the show, the end of the school year brings about rhythms and celebrations that we like to do where we like to recognize and praise others for who they are and what they do. Last night would have been our parent night, and boy did we have a night planned. We do a parent night every year because parents are important. Parents are valuable. And so if you are a parent watching this right now, I want to say we appreciate you. And we applaud you, not because you need it, but because you do so well that which you are called to do. And do know, parenting well does not mean you are void of imperfections or bad days, but it's despite the hardships along the way that you stay faithful to your child. And they know it because they depend upon it. Your children are products of your faithfulness. Being a parent means daily laying down your life for the good of another. It means accepting your child in all the unique ways they've been made and pointing them in the right direction. Parenting means modeling how to serve, how to bless, how to forgive, how to enjoy what your children find joy in. So press on, parent. You are extraordinary and you have been given a great gift. And I brim with gladness that I'm a part of a community where there are parents like you who lead and love their children, their families so well. and I'm a little bummed that we will not be handing out any Perry Awards this year. As we close out this week's edition of Cleveland Kids Sync, I want to throw a shout out to Wyatt for coming at me with a challenge. His challenge was to go onto a pogo stick and beat his 200 consecutive jumps in a row. Wyatt, if I find myself a pogo stick soon, I will definitely take on that challenge. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to come up with something else. And that does it for this week's edition of Cleveland Kids Sync. Thank you for those who participated. And you know, in a few moments when you shut this video off would be a great time to immediately get outside, start making memories, show me something, come at me, send stuff this way. Because again, I have nothing worthwhile to talk about unless you give me a reason to. Until next week, see you later. Yeah.